All right, so we're with our pastor, Father Brian Park, here at St. Michael Catholic Church. And, here we are in the middle of a coronavirus pandemic. As proof that the life of the church goes on.
Yes.
You were transferred to our parish in the middle of these interesting times. And so not everybody's had a chance to get to meet you. It's kind of difficult to catch up with our parishioners. And so one of our parishioners had the idea that we just ask you some questions, get your quick take on things so people can get to know your personality a little bit.
Awesome, great.
So I've got a few quick, easy questions for you to ask, and we'll see where we go from there.
Great.
So these first ones are just some quick facts about you. What's your favorite season?
My favorite season is fall. Love the fall in Minnesota. We're just getting into it. It's a little crisp in the air, and it's football season, and the leaves are changing. Fall's the best.
All right, same here, actually. Your favorite TV show as a kid?
My favorite TV show as a kid was probably Saved by the Bell. As I got a little older, I really got into Law & Order. My mom and I would watch every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. We'd watch Law & Order, and it was awesome.
All right. The strangest thing you've ever eaten and enjoyed?
The strangest thing I've ever eaten, I once ate escargot, which is snails, and I did not enjoy it. But I don't think I'm a pretty picky eater, unfortunately. Not too picky, but I don't experiment too much. But that time I did experiment, and it was disgusting.
All right. Were you ever a gamer?
A gamer? Yeah, I played the original Nintendo system, the 8-bit Nintendo, right? The original Nintendo when I was in elementary school, and I dominated. And it was fun, and my brother recently bought the kind of old school Nintendo for his son, my nephew, and he's been playing it. When I visit him, I sometimes show him how to play these old school games, and even though the graphics aren't very good, they're still the best games.
What was your favorite game?
My favorite game is a toss-up between Super Mario Bros. 3 and Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link.
Awesome.
Oh, and Contra. Nintendo claim to fame is I once beat Contra without dying. For those of you who know what Contra was, that's actually true.
Are you a guy that watches video games, watches other people play video games?
No, I'm not really into video games anymore.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. I think I know the answer to this one already, but your favorite sport or activity to watch?
Yeah, football. College football especially. My brother works in college football. My brother works for Washington State University, and so I like to watch some Pac-12 schools. I also like to watch a lot of SEC, where Texas A&M, my alum, is part of. I also like the Big 12. Our school used to be in the Big 12, so yeah, college football.
All right. What about your favorite sport or activity to participate in?
I'd probably say, I love playing basketball. Unfortunately, my knees aren't really great anymore. I just had knee surgery back in January. But I love playing basketball. I love playing and softball too. But again, it's hard to do with my knees these days.
All right. Shifting gears a little bit, what is your favorite hymn?
My favorite hymn, I'd break it up into two. I'd say maybe like kind of traditional hymn and more kind of a contemporary hymn, Christian song. I'd say my favorite contemporary hymn is probably Praise to the Holiest in the Height. It was written by Cardinal Newman, St. John Henry Newman. It's a beautiful hymn written in the 1800s. That's probably my favorite. And then my favorite contemporary song is I still argue that Matt Maher's song "Lord I Need You" is the best contemporary Christian song ever written.
Awesome.
I will never, if it comes up on my phone, it's in shuffle. I'm listening to music on my phone and it comes up. I will never skip over that song. It's the best contemporary Christian song ever written.
Right. Yeah, Matt Maher helped lead worship at World Youth Day for the English-speaking pilgrims in Poland, and it was just beautiful.
Yeah, he's great.
This could get you in a little bit of trouble. Is there a style of music you just don't get?
No, my thing is I'm actually not a big music guy to begin with, so I never have been. Even growing up, I never listened to a ton of music. I more listen to just like talk radio, sports talk radio.
All right.
But if I listen to music, I just listen to Christian music if I'm ever going to listen to music. So I'm just not a big music guy. I've been to maybe 1 or 2 concerts in my life. I don't like going to concerts. I don't like loud music. I've never liked loud music. I just, yeah, I've never been a big music guy.
All right.
Except Christian music and hymns. I love it because it's been a huge part in my spiritual life as God has touched me and spoken to me through music in many ways.
All right, very good. Is there a movie you can never pass up? Like if you're channel surfing and you see this movie, or that you can't go by it?
It's hard to pass up Shawshank Redemption, which seems to come on like every 2 weeks on certain channels, or I love Braveheart, Field of Dreams also. Yeah, I mean, if Field of Dreams comes on, I'm like, oh, I'll watch it till the commercial, and the commercial comes, and I'm like, I'll watch one more section, and then I end up watching the rest of the movie. It's, yeah, Field of Dreams is one of my favorites too.
All right.
I love baseball too.
Awesome. Do you have a go-to snack?
Chips and salsa.
Chips and salsa. All right.
Love chips and salsa.
Hot salsa, mild salsa, any kind of salsa?
Medium. I don't like too hot. I mean, I do mild too if it's got a good flavor, but I'd say medium probably.
All right.
Yeah, I try all different kinds of salsas. I love salsa, but nothing too hot though.
So your confirmation saint is St. Paul, right?
St. Paul, correct.
Who else is in your saint squad?
My saint squad, so St. Paul, St. John Paul II, St. Augustine, St. Thomas Aquinas, St. Ignatius of Loyola. And then female saints, I'd say like Mother Teresa, St. Teresa of Calcutta, Catherine of Siena, Teresa of Lisieux, Teresa of Avila, St. Scholastica, and probably Mary Magdalene too.
Nice. Those are some heavy hitters.
Yeah.
All right. Next category of questions are this or that questions. So these should go pretty quick. Early bird or night owl?
Neither. I don't, gosh, I mean, I can do both. Both.
Right.
I mean, I'm not a morning person, but I'm not like anti getting up early. I'm not like a night person, but I don't mind staying up late either. I'm just like,
All right.
I've never hit a snooze in my entire life. I don't know if that makes a difference.
That's a good fact. That's a good fact to know. Dog or cat person?
I'm very neutral when it comes to animals. I'm not a pet lover, but I'm not like anti-pet either. I'd probably say cat.
All right. All right. Brats or burgers?
Burgers.
All right. Christmas or Easter?
Christmas.
All right. When it comes to confession, behind the screen or face to face?
When I go to confession, usually face to face, because I rarely go to like a normal confession time. I just grab a roommate, or I'm at an event with a brother priest and say, hey, can you hear my confession? And we go to some room somewhere, so usually face to face, yeah.
All right. Sweet or salty?
Sweet.
Beef or pork?
Beef.
DC or Marvel?
Marvel.
Okay.
Spider-Man is my favorite. Although he's Marvel, yeah.
Yeah.
Spider-Man's Marvel, yeah.
Middle Earth or Narnia?
Oh, Middle Earth. Lord of the
Awesome.
Rings, the best.
All right. Rosary or Divine Mercy?
Rosary. I'll do a rosary every day. I do Divine Mercy every Friday, but yeah, I love the rosary.
All right. Last category. Have you ever?
Okay.
Have you ever missed the holy water and had to go back?
Yes.
Have you ever fallen asleep during Mass?
Have I ever fallen asleep during Mass? Probably as a little kid. We used to go to the Easter Vigil. My dad was in charge of RCIA at our parish for many years, and so when I was a little kid going to the Easter Vigil, I'm sure I fell asleep in the pews there. But as an adult, I don't think so. Although when I was serving on net, I can remember a couple times at Sunday Mass when you're just like Monday was our day off each week as our team, and you're at the end of the week and you're in the middle of a weekend retreat and Sunday Mass, and it's beautiful, right? You're in a different parish, but boy, some of those homilies sometime would be tough to stay awake during. I don't think I ever fell asleep though.
And certainly not since you've been ordained?
Correct.
That's good. That's good. Purposely gone to confession with a priest you didn't know?
Yeah, I'm sure I've done that before. If I had like an option, a priest I didn't know and a priest I didn't know, I've taken the priest I didn't know. Sure, I'm sure I've done that, yeah.
Have you ever genuflected in a theater?
No, I don't understand people who do that. That doesn't make any sense to me.
And have you ever walked on water?
Yes. In Minnesota, we do it all the time.
Yeah, there
in
you go.
winter.
Awesome, awesome. Anything else you'd like to share?
Jesus loves me and I love him.
Awesome. All right. Well, good deal. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you very much.